Okay, everybody, so I'm back from vacation. I'm going to start doing videos every single day, as many days as I can put up with. And so for today is January 21st, 2025. And so far this year, I've made 10 trades, 8 successful, 1 unsuccessful, and 1 hasn't been resolved because I just got into it today and it hasn't figured itself out one way or another. So as of now, since Trump's inauguration run, it has been, the whole market's just been flying. So looking good so far. The S&P 500, I was following this rising wedge, which it broke down, and we did not get much follow through. So we started heading back up, and we've broken this previous high here, and we are testing both these highs actually. So we are making an all-time high run now. So this is where money can be made. Chances are we will make a lower high and then have to make a higher low and then retest it. But who knows? The S&P has a mind of its own and can make runs right through to new all-time highs, even with big dumps like that. The NASDAQ is the tech basically, and it's broken its downtrend line here. It's now looking at this high here, and we made a little bit of a back test there, and we will see if it's most likely going to make an all-time high run here too. So like I said, I've made 10 trades so far this year. It's kind of been pretty chill, but pretty successful. So FTAI, I actually bought calls and somehow this trade was a win, but it turned into a loss in profits. So it basically was a wash. So from the first hourly oversold, which was right here, I actually, on this little bounce here, I sold 75% of my options and had a 25% position left. And then a short report came out and absolutely dumped on me. So thankfully I was in a risk-free position. It was just profits, and now it's, like I said, probably going to zero. PLTR, here's a high-flying name in the tech sector. It's AI and data analysis company. So from the all-time high here, we made a lower high and a lower low. I bought around this 50 daily EMA, and that was also 4-hour oversold. So from the all-time high, I bought the first 4-hour oversold. So I made one entry here, I made a second bigger entry here, and took profit on the way up, and now it's actually a bit up after hours, so that's good. But I'm in a risk-free position, so I'm just seeing where we're going to make another run to this high. So chances are we will make a lower high than here and kind of find a range here before making another all-time high run. That's the highest probability. MBLY. So this is a name that's dropped quite significantly. I normally don't play names down low like this, so this is kind of a rare thing for me. But I got in a good position, so it's kind of, I'm just letting it play out. See what happens. So from this high here, I bought the first 4-hour oversold, and I did take profit on here, so I'm in a risk-free position. It doesn't really matter, but we have only retraced about to the 0.382, so this is a bear flag essentially on the daily, and we need to break. There's the pole, there's the flag. We need to break above the 0.382 if we want to see more chance of an equilibrium or more chance that we get more upside from here. Right now, doesn't look good. So risk-free, but not the best look. NVDA. So from this previous all-time high, we absolutely dumped with a bearish Marubozu candle. And I did buy the first 4-hour oversold from that dump. Actually, it didn't even make it to 4-hour oversold. I did make a position down here because I was interested in playing off of this support here, and I did take profits, so I'm just waiting on that to see if we do make a new all-time high run. But we've bounced high enough that we should make a higher high and see an equilibrium or something play out after that. BTDR, I'm not sure what they do, but getting support off the weekly 12 EMA. I bought the first 4 hour oversold, which was also around the 50 daily EMA, and sold on the way up here. We've made enough retracement that we should see a higher low, which we did today. And hopefully we just put in a quick higher low, and that is the new daily support as we make another run to all-time highs, but it's looking good. RGTI. So this is a quantum computing stock that has absolutely rocketed. It went from around $1, low $1 to up to $21.42. This is absolute crazy stock, and it dumped 75% in 4 days. So on this day, a comment was made from the CEO, I think it was the CEO of NVDA, that quantum computing's 15 years away from being mainstream. So literally just from one person's comment to have something drop 75%, and it was on no company specific news, that's what got me interested in this. And I made 3 trades. Unfortunately, one of them blew up very fast on me and did not work out. So I bought this first hourly oversold, but I made a mistake and I accidentally bought weekly calls, which I did not take profits quick enough, and we rolled over the next 2 days, and they did not give me enough time to there wasn't enough time to wait. Like, they were weekly calls. They went to zero so fast. Anyways, but from there, I did end up buying when we broke $7. I made a first entry, so down here, and I actually made a second entry right here when we broke $6. I bought February $5 calls, and from here we've ran over 100%, and we are now in the gap fill territory right here. And with this type of volume, I'm thinking we are going to close this gap at the very least, if not make a new all-time high run. At this time, I don't think we're quite done with the quantum computing hype sector. And I just don't think that one guy's comments are going to derail an entire sector just from a comment. I feel like there's going to be something else that derails it, like some actual bad news or something to that effect. Maybe a fake company or something. So we have enough room to make a daily high or low, but yeah, we are in gap fill territory, so things can move quickly in this. And I'm kind of just letting my profits ride on my 2 good trades. They're risk-free, so it doesn't matter. I'm just letting them go. OKLO, which is a nuclear energy stock. We are actually, after hours, I did see we are making a new all-time high. So I bought this first hourly oversold, I believe it was. Yeah. I bought somewhere around here and took profits on the way up. I think I sold on this day. Yeah, this day actually. So a little bit early, but I'm just letting it run, and now we're in blue sky breakout, so I really have unlimited upside for the next month that these calls are open. So it's kind of, yeah, it's a good look. And Apple. This is my only trade that hasn't been resolved yet because it was just a new entry. From the all-time high, I bought this. We were oversold on the daily, and we also have the 200 moving average here, and we also had this support here. We broke that support by a few pennies, and I made my entry on the break of 220, to be honest. I was intending that it held, but it broke by a few pennies. No big deal. Not really worried about that. So I bought March calls. Because this is daily oversold, I kind of went a little bit further out, so it gives this more time to right the ship around and more time to play out. This is the first time we've seen daily oversold since March of 24. So I was buying that. That hands down, chances are this is going to be a good buy. and we should see upside from there. And that's about it for my trades. Like I said, it's a good start to the year. Trump is going to be good for the smaller cap names because he's going to get rid of all the regulations. And, well, not all the regulations, but there's going to be a lot less red tape. And so the smaller cap names are going to thrive in that type of environment because there's less things holding them down. And hedge funds will be more inclined to invest in them. So that's everything. So thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.